Welcome back to what Arty Noobs with General Disturbance. This is a KV-2, the Tier 6 Soviet heavy tank. It's located on the south spawn of Pilsen and it's under the command of Dr. Mika 77. Well, I presume that Dr. Mika is a doctor, probably not a medical doctor, but you never know. We do actually have a medical doctor as a member of What Arty Noobs, so I wouldn't be surprised at all. Well, he's in the coronavirus quarantine KV-2, and well, we've created that one, or rather Sir Rusty created it, as a means of actually assisting or helping people to play World of Tanks during the lockdown and to stay home, stay safe, and well, just have a bit of fun. So it's a bright yellow quarantine tank, and if you want to put this skin on one of your tanks, on one of your KV-2s, then there is a link in the text beneath the video, the description, which actually shows you where you can download it and install it on your PC. Well, first shot, he actually takes out a T25TP Polish tank with one shot. So he's got the first kill of the game. And his next victim is probably going to be that VK3001H, but he's a much further away. And it's a much smaller target to shoot at. But he still hits him for 399 hit points. Now these HE shells will do 910 alpha, they penetrate 86mm of armour, and they've got a burst radius of 3.66 meters because it's basically a howitzer mounted on a tank. Goes for the AT2 and gets another hit, 291 this time. Well, if they stay like that, side scraping together in a line, then he might actually hit one or hit the other one by mistake. I think he's going to go for it. Lining up the 3001 and takes him out of the game with that shot, so his second kill. Now the AT2 is still just behind him, using the wreck for cover. It's in a bit of an exposed position. There is enemy Arty, but the enemy Arty hasn't actually fired at him, and that's the first shot that he's actually missed. I suspect that the enemy Arty hasn't actually seen him yet, because he is so far away that he might be out of view range of that AT2. Well, that one veered off to the right. He's firing at a very small target. He doesn't want to fire at the Churchill one because those structures, those girders in the way, might actually intercept the shell. He's going to have another go at the AT2. And this time round he gets him. So he's got his third kill. And he's been sitting on top of this coal heap all the time. Ah, now he's more likely been seen. Yep, he has been seen. And he did get hit. Looking for where the shot went in, and that was a shell from the enemy M44, reminding him that he does actually have to use cover. He's going to have a go at that strip, and oh, he derps him! That was a Hail Mary, or rather he shouted Russia, and the shell went straight to the target. But he has to get out of here now, because that M44 saw where he was, and yep, there's another round from the M44 trying to get him. It also tells us the M44 is in the corner. And there's the KV-2. Fires one up at him, but the shell shoots past the KV-2 and impacts on the ground a long distance away. And he's going to have another go at that KV-2. And the enemy Arty has another go at him. So he does need to seek cover because he's getting low on hit points now. Good bit of target dilation there. Go for it. Russia! Yeah, he's gone. That's his fifth kill, but now he needs to get into cover quick because otherwise the M44 will finish him off. Yeah, 102 from that nearby splash. He was tracked, and he's fixed his tracks now, but he must get into cover. He's going to go for the T150 and picks up 263 off him. But he needs to get close to this wall to protect him from any more Arty fire. Well, 5 kills so far. Can he make it a Top Gun? I think one round into that T150 might be enough to take him out of the game, but there's a T34 coming out the other side. There he is. And, yep, he's gone. That's the Top Gun. And he's squeezing past that Panzer Mark IV, who's using the rubble for cover. Can he get the T-150? Here we go. He's tracked. Yep, he's gone. That's 7 kills, one short of a Radley's now. There's only 2 enemies left, and one of those is the enemy Arty. The other one is just around the corner. It's a P-43. I mean, he just saw him briefly through that gap. Can he get the kill? Our Stug 4's going in. And he does get it! And that's a Radley Walters, and it wins the game because that was the last enemy tank. So a Radley winning game there for Dr. Meeker. Let's have a look at the end of battle stats. It's an ace tanker for Dr. Meeker 77 in the KV-2. He managed to get a bruiser medal for getting at least 5 critical hits. He got 19. A fire effect for doing more damage than hit points to his own vehicle. A Radley Walters medal for getting at least 8 kills. He got 8 exactly. A high caliber for dealing most damage in the game. And a Top Gun for getting at least 6 kills. Let's have a look at team scores. Highest damage was 3,896 hit points of damage. Nobody else was near him. The closest was the enemy KV-2 with 1,304 hit points. And after that, it was the M10 RBFM on his own team with 1,114. When it came to kills, again, he had the highest number, 8 kills. The VK3002M on his own team had 2, and the T150 had 2 as well, and they were the only players who managed to get more than 1 kill. And when it came to base XP, well, he's got the top in all 3 columns because he got 1,426 base experience points from that game, and 813 went to the M10 RBFM, 741 went to the Panzer Mark IV Aslains H. Let's have a look at detail. He fired 14 rounds, got 11 direct hits and 5 penetrations, 6 splash damage as well. Damage of 3,896 hit points, of which 1,880 were up more than 300 meters. Those were the long range shots that he was firing at the VK3001H and the AT2. He received 4 hits from the enemy, 2 of which were penetrations, 3 by way of splash damage from the M44. He damaged 8 of the enemy, killed 8 of the enemy, and got 34 hit points of damage assistance. On a premium count, he earned 36,735 credits, and after repair and ammunition resupply, took away a profit of 39,359 credits. He earned 1,426 XP, got time 2 for the first victory of the day, and took away 4,278 experience points altogether. So what a great game there for Dr. Meeker 77. I hope you are. If you are a medical doctor, we do appreciate the efforts you must be playing for all your patients to look after them, care for them during this coronavirus crisis. I know a lot of people are very appreciative of all the efforts being put in by medical services all over the world. If you're not a medical doctor, then, well, thank you very much for entertaining us with this game, because it was certainly a big laugh to see those shots going in at long range, and well done on getting your Radley Walters. So, if you enjoyed this replay, please give this video a like and do subscribe to our channel, and stay home, stay safe, and derp coronavirus.